Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's often kept behind closed doors, the challenges in homeschooling. Now, don't get me wrong, homeschooling can be an incredible journey, but it's not all smooth sailing. In this video, we'll explore the common pitfalls and hurdles families can face, and more importantly, how to overcome them. So, whether you're an experienced homeschooler or considering this educational path, stay tuned because this video is your guide to making homeschooling work for you. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Ree, and I'm a professional educator that happens to also be a homeschooling mom. On this channel, we focus on homeschooling, all things education related, and personal care topics. So please join our Blissful Connections family to be a part of the great things that we have in store for our community. And to all my new subscribers, I sincerely thank you for taking the time to subscribe and entrust me with your time. I'm so grateful for each of you and will continue to push out content that is intended to help create a blissful environment for us all. Now let's get into the video. A lack of structure in homeschooling can lead to disorganization, inconsistency, and challenges in maintaining an effective and productive learning environment for your child. Without a structured routine, homeschooling can become chaotic and ineffective. While homeschooling offers flexibility and a unique opportunity for personalized education, it's not without its hurdles. One of the primary challenges is the struggle to maintain a consistent routine. Without a well defined structure, it becomes difficult for both students and parents to stay on track. This lack of predictability can be frustrating. For example, can you imagine just how quickly things can become challenging if you were to begin homeschooling with, say, no set routine of any sort every day? When would the day begin? What subjects will you cover and in what order? Will you teach any subjects together in the same block of time? Any particular practices you would like to start the homeschooling day with, end the day with, or implement within the school day? How will your kids know when they're mastering a specific skill or behavior that's necessary for their current developmental or educational needs? These are all important considerations when planning your homeschooling program. They require us to create routines and structures for our kids' best educational interests. Now, another challenge is the potential for distraction. Homeschooling often takes place in the comfort of our homes, which can be filled with various distractions from household chores to smartphones and unexpected visitors. Does this sound familiar? It's quite challenging to ignore the large pile of clothes that need to go in the washer, so I'm not minimizing the distractions. However, I am trying to highlight that they are very real and need us to intentionally prioritize our day so that our distractions won't pull away our attention from the main reason that we have our children home in the first place. These distractions can disrupt the learning process and hinder productivity. Therefore, we need to ensure we honor those things that could be distractions, but do so when it doesn't take away from our children and their schoolwork. Some ideas could be to address those distractions during the lunch break, or I don't know, say recess time if you offer that, and or right after the school day ends. Furthermore, motivation and accountability can become issues. Without a clear schedule and expectations, students may find it challenging to stay motivated and accountable for their learning. It's essential to set goals, rewards, and a sense of accomplishment to keep the educational journey engaging. I mean, have you noticed a difference in your children when you offer them a reward that they can have when they achieve their academic goals that you set? Now, burnout is another concern. When structure is lacking, both students and parents can become overwhelmed and exhausted. This exhaustion can lead to burnout, impacting the overall quality of education and the joy of learning. I believe in working smart and not hard. This prevents burnout for me for sure. I think about my child and what works to create the educational outcomes that I desire to see. With that being my overall focus, I set out to create a learning program that meets that goal. I can tell you it's not without its challenges as well. I mean, that's life, right? We have to pivot when it's called for. However, I can attest to the issue of burnout because without the structures that I have in place, such as a daily schedule that we stick to, and only deviate from on special days, educational goals that we're all aware of because they're clearly written and displayed in the house and addressed consistently during school so that my child knows when that aha moment occurs why they are asked to do what they're asked to do. And we know the routines that we follow, so typical attempts to manipulate me with, say, a little longer break time are minimized or just they just don't happen. Burnout could realistically become an issue for me. However, with these things in place, like I said, I don't have that issue. So, having set practices in place to structure the learning, it really does make for an easier and fun day. In my case, it's very easy and fun to the point that sometimes I wonder if I've missed something important that we need to cover. It even feels like we end our day earlier because we're very efficient in that learning space. So, to address these challenges, it's crucial to create a daily routine that provides structure and consistency. Planning your homeschooling day includes clear start and end times. It can help you ensure a smoother and productive learning environment. Additionally, harnessing online resources for planning, they can be a valuable ally in organizing your journey. Please know you don't have to mimic what anyone else is doing to create a great homeschooling experience in your home. However, you can implement any ideas and or components that you feel inspired by from another homeschooling family. The important thing is implementing what resonates well with your family and your children's needs. The wonderful thing about homeschooling is we have a great amount of resources available at all of our fingertips to help us with this. Whatever you feel you're struggling to implement, that could help make your journey easier and more successful for you and your kids, check out what others are doing and that you feel would be beneficial for your home because that is working wisely, ultimately working smart and not hard. Now, if you're experiencing these or any other challenges that are hindering your homeschooling program in any way, or you just simply want some fresh new inspiration, please let us help you. We are truly in this homeschooling community to help each other and to grow the homeschooling community successfully. Your kids are well worth it. So feel free to check out my playlist on Back to School Basics, where I walk you through the homeschool journey from how to begin the process of officially homeschooling your child with regard to your state's legal requirements to assessing and monitoring your child's learning and ultimately assessing and monitoring your homeschool program's effectiveness in meeting your child's educational needs. It will be added at the end of this video, so check that out. Just know that you are not in this alone, nor do you have to feel alone in it. We are here for each other. Now, in conclusion, while the flexibility of homeschooling is one of its greatest strengths, it's essential to recognize the challenges that can arise from a lack of structure. By establishing a routine and utilizing online resources for planning and, say, other homeschooling parents to be another resource for you, we can overcome these challenges and create a more effective and enjoyable homeschooling experience for all of our children. Up next in this series, we'll discuss a second challenge we face in the homeschooling environment and how we can overcome it as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for listening. I would love to know how your homeschool journey is going so far. If you feel comfortable sharing, please comment below and let's support each other where needed. Thank you. If you found this content valuable to you and you have not already subscribed to this channel, please do so. Your support of this work helps so many in the homeschooling community as we work through this process of educating our kids at home together. Turn on your notification bell so you'll know right away whenever I upload a new video. And with that, I want to simply say I wish you a day full of love, joy, and peace. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.